Okay, guys, we are back on this Friday morning. I'm about to get out of bed. I'm about to get out of bed. I'm about to woo, 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 woo. About to woo, woo, woo. Okay, well, anyway, we got some country rain skits that we got to review. It was a lot that came out. I just reviewed a couple last night, this morning, but let's get to it and review some of the rest of these, okay? Um, One scare I saw that happened this morning was when Ralphie was actually showing Yay Jocelyn little cousin around the sneaker store. Jocelyn came in there and said he offered Yay a job. Jocelyn came after brought Ralphie back to the back room and said, "Hell no, she is a scammer." And she is the biggest scammer in the family. We all know she's a scammer. Ain't no way she working up in here. So you need to get your ass out there and tell her that it ain't happening. That's what you need to do because hell no. That is not going to happen here. And I don't. And then you should have saw it when she was looking through $1,700 or celebrities being here. That means that she's going to have access to people's credit cards. Hell the fucking no. Jocelyn said, "Hell no." Okay, this is not happening. She is not working up in this store. Jocelyn probably put it somewhere in the hood somewhere, but you is not working up in this store. No, 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 no. You would not be working up in here. Then we saw a skit. Well, I skipped it because and I'm not gonna lie to you. I skipped it. It was a skit with Libby, Sydney, and Terry, and it was about Sydney telling Libby that she told Kiki to act the way she been acting. Why are you telling Libby that? Why would you even tell Libby that? Like, whoever wrote that skit is like, what makes sense of that? Y'all don't have a common enemy, so I don't understand what made sense of Sydney actually telling Libby that. And now what? Because now because Kiki done tuck it too far and your ass look like you scared of her? But why would you tell Libby that? It's like, come on, Sydney, unless you want to lose your child, why would you even tell the skit didn't make it, the whole thing didn't make any sense. So I skipped it. I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it. Okay. Y'all know with Sarah and Brock, they just got back. You ain't got no drama. You ain't got no good drama yet. So I skip y'all skits because y'all gotta get some good drama. Y'all just got back from being married. Y'all ain't got no good drama. Y'all trying to make shit up. Y'all trying to make shit up, and that shit don't fall. And then I skipped the one with DC and Rosie when Rosie told him that it was God's will that he didn't have any kids. I ain't even watch it. I skipped it because that's what his little country, his clown ass get. Because you're gonna sit there and start questioning your daughter over this trick that don't have no job, don't have nothing, and you gonna this 304 and you gonna start questioning whatever. And two, and I'm gonna skip all their skits. And two, I see Erica with that water bottle slamming it against Rosie face. That's the only time I'm gonna watch this skit again. These skits again. Then you got yesterday you had Larry asking Bethany to tell her father to drop them charges. Um, didn't watch it because I sat there and I said, you know what, hit. So other words, we ain't gonna talk about no divorce right now. We ain't gonna talk about it. Then now you got him going to Bethany father job with your tail between your legs, asking her father to drop them charges, not realizing they already planning on putting a restraining order on Lynette. So only way this stuff is gonna happen, Larry, if you start talking about divorce with Bethany. You start talking with divorce with Bethany, all this shit go away. I'm gonna tell you now. Stop trying to please them. Start talking about divorce with Bethany. I guarantee you, all the shit, every last one of this will go away. Every last one of it will go the fuck away. Then you had Trey almost getting caught by dropping off Ernestine at the school, and the other Miss Johnson was there. I ain't got time for this. So I skipped it. And until they actually reveal to the whole entire school that Ernestine was a stripper. She got fired for fraternization with her parolees. A thorough background check was not done on her, and everybody that was involved in that whole process should be let go. That's when I'm a watch it. But until then, I'm not watching that. Okay? I am not watching it. I'm gonna watch it once all that happens, because everybody that sat on that committee, that search committee, and they did not do a thorough background check on Ernestine. At first, I was happy that she got her job, but then when she came in there, the way she came in there, no, it's like, so until to a thorough background check is done, and everybody that was on that search committee is let go, I ain't watching that shit no more. And as including Ernestine being fired, I'm not watching that. So now I think I'm caught up on all my skits today. I think I'm caught up because I just did one, a review, and I did cover a lot. I can tell you guys now the ones I skipped. I skipped the one with Ben's brother and Danielle, when he called Danielle a OCD. I skipped the one when they said Abigail comes in between Ben and Danielle love making. I skipped that one. I skipped the one where Curtis tells his wife Princess that Glow wants him. I skipped that one because we all knew that was coming. I skipped the one where Mama Regina actually shows up at Noel house trying to get the backing of why Noel is back. I did skip that one because I ain't got time for that. Okay. I skipped the one where Maggie actually offered Chase a ride home, and because Candace took the truck. My thing is, I skipped that one, but my thing is, when she offered him to ride home because Candace took the truck, why couldn't he just call Candace and ask Candace to come pick him up? But anyway, I don't care. Y'all both going in the same direction. Don't matter. I skipped that one. Um, and I think I told y'all the one I skipped. Really, I never watched the ones with DC because I never had time for DC. And I'm gonna start skipping the ones with Jay and Nadia too. I'm gonna start skipping them too because it ain't worth my time. It ain't worth my time or energy to discuss anything about it because it's not there. It's not there. Jay need to go and what happened to the lady that actually was that he met in Italy that helped him design his house? Whatever happened to her? She just went to a wayside. Like, whatever happened to her? Jay need to get another partner. And Nadia is not it. Nadia is not it. I'm sorry, Nadia is not it. Bree need to actually step up to be more involved in this, or they need to get Jay another partner. Because and they need to get Ernestine another partner. Because you sitting there, and it's so crazy because that's exactly how it happens in the hood. You would have the guy would have 3 or 4 women that they all work, and his ass sit around and drive around in their car all day, picking up more women. But you drive around in their car all day while they at work. Make that make sense. Make that make sense, because I was never, ever that type of person that if I'm working and you ain't got no job, I don't give a fuck if you just fell on hard times or what. No, it ain't working. And please don't say that line of, oh, I work in construction. I used to work in construction, so I know if you're lying, if you really work in construction or not. But it's like I said before, and I said this many times before. All the men in Country Wayne were is simps, and all the women in Country Wayne world is made to be earheads, except for y'all trying so hard and desperately to make Shayho more than what she really is. And she looked like Fiona. She literally is starting to look like Fiona with that big ass head. She looked like Fiona. But we're going to see how all this plan out, because we got a lot of skits that's going to drop today. And I am all here for it. I'm here for the drama with the hammer, with the mama. Drama with the hammer, with the mama. Drama, drama, drama. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in. I almost dropped my thing. Thank you for tuning in to Talk of the Table. Let's chat. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. And continue to leave your comments. I am Tasha, and we are going to see you on the next Country Wayne Skit Review. Country Wayne Skit Review. I got to put my earrings in. I don't know if y'all ever know that when you don't have earrings in, it really actually changes how your face looks. And when it makes you, especially with this bun up here, it really makes you look like you ain't like your bald head. But see, I have hair. It's all pushed up there. First year. But y'all saw my little two braids. Y'all saw that too. Oh, it smells so good. It's that Baskin Lather shampoo. Because I washed my hair yesterday. And that Baskin Lather shampoo, oh, it smells so good. Sorry, guys, but I'm pulling it down, and you could really smell the shampoo and the conditioner once the hair comes down. Ah, ah, ah. Okay, guys, well, I'll see you in the next Country Wayne Skip review.